would we be right in saying that the government, a current dispensation, is responsible for the verdict which is coming out? Because the BJP had said, look, if it had been the Congress, they had filed closure reports. Only because the government's change was justice, late perhaps, delayed for sure, but was at least delivered in some cases. Ramnik. I'll just come to you.
So, okay, what I'm going to say next is going to be very... Okay, so what I'm going to say next is going to be very strong. Well, I believe the government of the day in 1984 was complicit. The Prime Minister then, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, was complicit. And circumstantial evidences all point towards in that direction. Well, the conviction of Sajjan Kumar is just one evidence that the Congress party and the Congress government then had actually orchestrated this state-sponsored pogrom of Sikhs in Delhi. And then to cover their, tracks up and to cover up their murderous events, they did not let the FIRs to be filed. They did not have investigations. Can you believe that in the entire human history, there is nothing equivalent to the Tilaknagar Vidwa colony? There is no widow colony anywhere in the world. There have been wars, there have been genocides, but this black spot, this black blot on our country has been given to us by the Congress party. So now when you ask me a straight question, well, does the government have a role to play? Yes, of course. I would like to thank the Honorable Home Minister, I would like to thank Honorable Prime Minister for reopening these cases, for establishing these SITs, so that justice could finally be served after 40 years. But a huge thank you is also due towards Mr. Fulka. Mr. Fulka has been a champion of this case. He has been working very hard. So this is how, I would now, when you bring up things like hua to hua, and when you bring up things like Rahul Gandhi's admission candidly on television that yes, there were congressmen involved, we can see, but then again, Jagdish Tytler is scot-free, and this...
that SIT probe is still on against Jagdish Tytler.
Kamal Nath. No. Kamal Nath.
There is no probe against
Kamal Nath a chief minister. There were all these people who were made ministers. They have been rewarding the murderers and killers of Sikhs. This is what the Congress party's true character is. And when Rahul Gandhi goes to the US and says, the question is whether a Sikh can wear a turban and a kada or not. I am wearing a kada, I am wearing a turban. But then your party,
fear for your life?
Your father, your
Ramnik
leadership,
do you fear for your life today?
Were responsible. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me say this. This is very important. I have to say this. Your party, your father, your family, your leadership are responsible for hundreds and thousands of Sikhs to actually become bepat, to get their hairs cut, to save their lives, to survive in a democratic country. This is on you. You don't talk about us being able to wear turbans or not. We live in a free country.
Absolutely.
But we were not so free then.
They were not so free then. And who else? Who could be better to explain how it goes than Mr.